Hey guys, so I'm back with my computer and today we are going to learn an interesting topic which is JSON files, handling JSON files with Python. So now open Visual Studio Code. Here I have this code from my previous video. If you haven't watched it yet, then you can find the link in the I button now, and if you haven't accessed my Python programming playlist, then you can find the link in the description below. So now with that said, let us learn about JSON. So what is JSON? So JSON means JavaScript Object Notation. Okay, so JavaScript Object Notation. So that's the basically short form for JSON. Now how the JSON file looks like. So I have created this dummy data for you. So now let me show you. So this is how our JSON file looks like. So you can consider that this is a dictionary. Okay, so this is whole set is a dictionary, whole this data is a dictionary, and here we have this person1. So person1 is having this dictionary, this object where we store these values: name John, age 29, profession this and all those things. Now here we have person2, which again have this name, age, profession, skills, all those things, and that's it. So we have these two datas right now. So we have these two persons right now here. Okay, so this is basically a simple way to store your data in simplified way or simplified manner. So that's what JSON is basically. Now what we will do is we will now learn about how to handle and manipulate JSON files. So for that, first of all, we need to import the JSON package. Okay, so the JSON module, not package. So the JSON is inbuilt package in Python programming to manipulate our JSON files. So here we have this JSON file. As you can see, we have this JSON file. Now let us now read the data from the JSON file. So to read the data from JSON file, what we need to do is, first of all, we need to open our JSON file. So for that we will use our syntax like this. So with open, now which file do we want to open? We want to open data.json, and I want to open it with name file. Okay, so we have this simple syntax to open our data.json file in read mode, which is by default. So that's why we have opened our data.json in read mode right now. Now what we will do is we will use json.load. With this load function, you can load files, you can load JSON files directly from the external JSON files from this with the help of this JSON module. So you can load this file. So for that I will first of all load this file, and let us store it in, let's say, data. Okay, so we have loaded this file. Now let us use json.dumps, which will simply convert this data into simple strings. Okay, or you can read the actual thing here. Basically it is a bit complicated for beginners, so that's why I am simply describing it to you, like it will simply convert the data into string. Okay, or you can say it will simply convert the data into printable manner. So that's why we are converting this data into this basically we are converting this file into the printable data, and then we will simply print this file. Okay, so we will print json.dumps.data. Now with that, let me run this code, and here you can see we have all that data. So we have all that data like this here. Okay, so as you can see we have this data. Now let me just explain it to you in brief. Okay, so first of all, what we have done is we have opened a file, we have opened our JSON file like this with using this with as syntax. That's why we don't need to close it here. Okay, or you can do it similarly with using this syntax as well. So you can simply do it like this. Okay, both the syntaxes are similar. Okay, so but now if you will open it like this, okay, so like this, then you will have to do this file dot close. Okay, so you have to close this file here. So instead of doing that, I prefer this approach. You can go with the approach which feels familiar to you or which feels easier to you. So we use with open this JSON file, okay, and we store it in file variable. So the name of variable is file. Now we need to load that file. Okay, so this JSON module has inbuilt method load, which will help us to load that specific file. Okay, so with using this load method, we can load a JSON file, and then we have loaded this JSON file and we have stored the data in this data variable. Okay, so now this data variable has some data. Now let us print that data for now. Okay, so let me show you what will happen if we will print this data. Okay, so if I want to print this data directly, so I can do like this, and if I will do this, you can see that data here. Okay, so we have all that data which we needed here, but it is a good practice to use these dumps. Basically that was my mistake, because we have already loaded that data, and that's why we don't need to use this dumps method here if we don't want to write data there. So you don't need to use this, sorry, my bad. So you don't need to use this. You can simply use your load method, and you can load that data, and then you can print that data. So let me just run it again. So here, as you can see, we have this data which we have in the JSON file as well. So we have this data. You can iterate over it. You can use data.values. So you can print the values like this. So here you can find this dict.values, and if you want to print that directly, you have to use this for loop. So for I in data.values, we will print that I. So we will simply print this I, save it and run it again. And here you can see the values which we have. So these are the values of person 1, and these are the values of person 2. Okay, so that's why we are seeing this dictionary type object here. So you can use that like this. So you can simply print this data for now. We will simply print this data for now. So we are getting the data right now. Now what if I want to check the person 1? Then I can do like this, person 1. Okay, so I can again access the values like this from this data, and we can simply print this. So you can see person 1 here. So these are the values of person 1. As you can see, 15 LPA package, and name is John, and 15 LPA package. So that's how we can read the data right now. Okay, so now we'll learn how to write the data, or how to make changes to this data. So now to write the data, first of all, we have loaded this. Okay, so what we can do is, let us now write some third person. Okay, so let us create third person here. So I will create person 3, and this person 3 will have then name, which will be, let's say, Thomas. Then it will have age, which will be, let's say, 21. Then we will similarly have what do we have there. So I will simply copy this. Basically I will simply copy this up to here like this, and then I will simply paste it here. Okay, so let me just now change this. So name will be Thomas, age will be 40. Okay, here we want this. Okay, so let me just have a look at this. There is some problem over here. So we have this name, we have this age, we have this profession, we have skills, and we have these skills here. Now we have degree. So now for now, simply we will simply add up to this point. So we will simply add person 3 with name and age only. We will not add that all those things as well. So we will simply add this data. So now let me just take it here. So we have this data here, as you can see, we have this data. Okay, so now let us store this in, let's say, X. So we have this data, or we can say data here, we can use data here. Now let me just delete all this code. So currently we have this data, and our task is to add this data in this data.json file. And what we need to do for that is we have to add the data to that JSON file, and for that we will first of all open that file. So now let me open this file traditionally in the another approach which we discussed before. So I will open this file first in the read mode first of all. Now I will load that data, so I will use json.load, and now I will load that specific data which we want. So I currently want to load this data. Which data do we want to load? We want to load this data here. Okay, so this data. So we have loaded this data, and let us store it in, let's say, X. So we have stored it in X. So we have the loaded data. Now we want to modify this data. Okay, so first of all we want to load this file, not the data. We want to load the file, and then we want to store it in this X, and then we want to update that X with this data. So we want to add this data in that file. For that we have loaded the file, and then we have stored it in X, and now what we will do, we will update this X with this data. So what we will do, we will say X dot update, and then we will use our data here. So what this update function will do is this update function will basically update that data, update that specific data with this file. So it will add this data to this file, and then here, now let me print this. So now you will see that error which we discussed before. So first of all let me close this file. So now let me run it, and here we are simply printing that data. Okay, so we are simply printing that data with the name of the person. Okay, so we have this data, but now we want to write that data as well. So now for writing that data I will simply do the same thing. So I will say file is equal to open. So we will open this data.json file, and now this time we will use write mode to write to this file. We will open this file in write mode, and then here what we will do is we will write this X to this file. Okay, so with using this we will also need to close it. So we will use file.close. So we will close this file, and now let me run it. So here, as you can see, write must be string, not a dict. So that was the problem here. So with print function you can print dictionaries directly, but with using this write, when you need to write data to a file, you cannot do like this. So for that we can use json dot dump, dot dumps, and here we need to pass that data. Okay, so we will pass that data, and here we can use this string as here. Okay, so we have this string. Now we have converted this into a string, and now let me run it, and here we have an error where we can see the error is from line number 6. So let me check what the error is. So line number 6 is having some errors. So let us check. So we are loading a file. Okay, so let me run it again. Okay, expecting value line 1 column 1. Okay, so json.decoder, there is some mistake or there is some error. Let me check it. We have no data in this file. So by mistake I instead of copying that data, I think I moved that data. I have pasted it here. While pasting it here, I moved that data instead of copying it. So that was the error. Now let me run it. Okay, so now let me save this and this as well. So we have this 2 persons right now. Now let me just save it and run it. So here you can see update sequence element has length 1 2 is required. Okay, so there is some problem again. So now let us try to write this data directly. Sorry, so we don't need to write that data. Okay, so the problem was there, so we need to use dumps, and now we want to write that x. We do not want to write this data, we want to write this x because we have this x which is updated. Okay, so save it. Let me check it. Okay, so save it because we want to update this data with the data.json. So we want to update this data, we want to add this data to our JSON file, and that's why we have to use this x here. We want to write this x here, and that was the error basically. So let me just run it. Okay, so we get the error again. So what it says, dictionary update sequence element 0 has length 1, 2 is required. Okay, so length is 1 and 2 length should be 2. So I don't know what the problem is here. So let me just observe it. Let me just have a look at it quickly. Now just simply pass x here, save it, and now let us run it. We get the same thing. Why do we have 1 here? We have update sequence 1. Why this error is coming? Let me run it again. We get right argument must be string not dictionary. Okay, so we are getting that error again and again. So we have json.loadf. We are loading this JSON file and then we are updating it with data. Okay, so that's right, we are updating it with data, and then we have f.close, so we are closing it. Then we have opened our data JSON again with write mode, and then we have written this x here. So now instead of that, let us do one thing. Let us simply print this x here, save it. Now let us run it again. We get the error again, expecting value line 1 column 1 character 0. I don't know what the error is. Okay, so every time we are running this code, the write function is overwriting that data. So now let us save it, and now let us use json dot dumps, and now pass x, save it, and now let us run it. So now we have run our code without any error. So here you can see, let me just show you, we have person 1, we have person 2, and we have our person 3 here. Okay, so we have person 1, person 2, and person 3. But now as you can see, this data is very confusing. This data, all of that data is now stuck in one line. So for that, simply press Alt Z so you can see this type of data. Now if you will right click on your mouse, and if you will go here with format document or format document with, so simply click on format document with and select this JSON language features. So with that, your data will be well formatted. And here as you can see, we have person 1, we have person 2, and we have person 3. Now let us discuss what the error was. So at the first time when I was running the code, I was making a silly mistake where I was using the data variable here instead of using this x, and that's why we were trying to write that data on the file. Now this data is already here, and we are trying to write that data on the file, and that's why it was giving some errors. And due to that, due to those errors, this file was being overwritten by our file dot write method. So our file was being overwritten by file dot write, and that's why our file was being empty again and again. Our file was being deleted, our file was being clean, or you can say all the text from our file was being deleted again and again whenever we run the code. And and that's why we were saying that error. But as soon as we have the data in that file, and then we will update this data with our x.update, then our error was solved. So simply think of that, like if you don't have a data and still you are trying to update. Okay, if you don't have an operating system, then what will you update? You will not update anything, you will simply add something. So that was the basically the error that was coming there. So this was something that we needed to learn about this JSON. Now we learned how to read data, we learned how to write data, we learned how to update the data. Okay, so that's something we have learned. so far. Now let us learn how we can simply print the data. So now if I have a string here, if I have a string of JSON in my code, in my Python file, I can simply use json.load, json.loads, not load this time, we will use loads. Load is used to load a file and loads is used to load a string. So that is something which you should remember. So now we have data, or let us make it a JSON string. So let us make it JSON str, JSON underscore str, and let us store it in this data. And then we can simply print this data here. And now have a look at this. We have this data here. Okay, we have this data printed here. So that's how we can simply print the data. Okay, so we can simply print the data which is available in our current file. But to read the data from external files, we have to open that file first, then we have to load that data, and then we can update or we can simply print that data like that. Now to open a file, to load a JSON file, we will use load. To load a JSON string, we will use loads. That is something. So you should consider. To open a file, we will use this load. To open a string, we will use loads. Okay. So if I will keep this load here, you will see an error. So as you can see, str object has no attribute read. So it is trying to read the data from this str object, but this str object is a string. It is not, basically this is a string, it is not a file, and that's why that error was coming. Similarly, dump and dumps are the two types where you use dump to load data from, or to convert data, or to for file you will use dump for the file, and you will use dumps for the string. Okay, so these are the two types basically which you can consider. So that's what we learned today. We learned how to add data to JSON file, we learned how to read data from JSON file, we learned how to write data to a JSON file, we learned what JSON files are, we learned some basic stuffs. These are just the basics of this JSON. If you want to dive deep into it, then you can obviously have a look at the documentation, and there are a lot of blogs there, so you can have a look at those. I was simply introducing you to this JSON package, sorry, not the package, the JSON module. So that was it for today guys, and thank you for watching this video guys, and I will see you in the next video.